Right here with our starting five here tonight.
Hey, who do you think's winning the jump ball? Yeah, I know. I know.
And we have prayer here. So we'll come back here. The Solid Art here in the OCC on Peacock. We get here for some prayers. Right here. And we'll skip here to prayers in a couple seconds for the Flames here and Flames and the Rockets here. Starting here in the OCC here on Peacock. Our two Peacock channels, left to right. Starting here for the Robin Round. And we'll get ready here for prayers.
I usually put my phone in my pocket and I stop. Someone here that has a bracelet. You have a bracelet. I need one. I need one. You know what I'm saying? I know.
And we'll be there just in a moment. We'll pause for a couple minutes. And here comes the prayer here on Peacock. We'll be back. Give us a couple seconds and a reminder. Go the starting five here. Ryder Tatum, Gabriella, Reynolds, and Mordich, Aiden Salazar, Tatum, Tyson Burley, and Lena Wood for the Flames. And then we got Edwin, Safe, and a couple others there, but Aiden Salazar scores there for the Deuce and gets the bucket here for the Flames. And Safe coming with the ball here, gives it back to Bona. Now blocked by Aiden Salazar, shot going there, head of steam. Kyson goes there, left open for three. And he got it! String beans and open Kyson three. Opens the door for the Flames. And here comes Bona. And a kick out. Last touch by Edwin. And it's going to go back to the Flames. Flames get another stop here. That's the second turnover for the Rockets. They're the third best team in the league for their record there. And last touch by Callum Mordich. And here comes Edwin bringing down the court. Edwin down the floater and banks it in somehow. And Edwin with the bucket, and then Reynolds gets the first spark for the Rockets. Going back, Tatum gets a switch. Tatum looking for some space. Tatum looking for it. Kyson, open three again. No, but offensive rebound by Tatum. Back to Landon, no foul. But good block there by Safe. Gonna go back. Kyson on the floor. Puts up a two. Too strong. Landon, an offensive rebound. And he collects it. Gives it back to an open Tatum. Pump fakes it. Makes the Euro step through and puts it in. Somehow. And the defense is cut right there. What a play. Reynolds, and that's a whistle and a foul. And now we got the backcourt, another channel over there, another Peacock entry there. It's going to go back to the Rockets. Going back to Howie in the corner, back to Colton. He string beams an open tray. Safe, gets it up, no, and an up and down. And that's an up and down travel by Safe. And going back to the Flames here, that's the fourth for the Rockets. And here comes Ryder Tatum. He likes to do MVP caliber move. Back to Kyson. Whistle! Count it! How do you like that? Count the bucket. Whistle, count it. What a bucket there by Kyson Burley. Laying it up and in for the Deuce. He just goes there strong and muscles his way. That's how we just do it. That's how we just work and gets the free throw up and in for the Flames here. Flaming hot for Kyson. He's got 7. He's got 6 points. Going back to Colton. Colton getting a 2 off the iron. Gabriella board. Good. Gabriella offensive rebound is good. Tough rebound by Gabriella to put it in. Ryder Tatum. Going back. Toss it back to Callum. Gives it back to Kyson on a switch. Whistle, foul. Movie screen right there. And going back here, he's going to go back to the Rockets here on a switch. Safe, steps into it, almost travels again. Gives it back to Howie. Back to Colton. Colton, Euros, fades. Good! Colton Judge, MVP caliber right here. Gets the mid-range up and in. And go back, Ryder Tatum. Flips it over. Dishes to Kyson. And rolls it in. The transition bucket, he's got 8 points for Kyson. And a substitution for the Flames here. On a switch. Edwin in and out. And a kick out and rebound, Aiden Salazar. And gives it back to Tatum. Offensive rebound, good. And go back on the stop. Ryder Tatum tries to make a move. Kyson down the lane, down the stream. In and out. Tatum gets an offensive rebound. No good rebound, Aiden Salazar. And a whistle and a foul. Oh no, it's not going to be a foul. It's going to still go in the transition bucket. Reynolds. No good. Rebound Aaron Salazar. He gives it back to Kyson. Leaves it over. Landon lays it. Blocked it by Colton. What a clear block. And go back to Ryder. Ryder. Tatum squeezes in. And a substitution for Davis, Edmonds, and Brown for the Flames here. So Salazar is going to come out with Callum Mordich and Landon Wood for a sub. And here comes Howie. He gives it back to Edwin. Edwin down the court. Gives it back to Safe. Here come the Rockets, the second place team. Up top, back to Colton. Colton tries to drive in a lane, switch, and a reach and a foul. And that's going to be on Brown, and that's going to be on the ground on Brown. That's his first. And Davis in the corner for the inbound. And gives it. And there was a whistle communication call there by the Flames. There's going to be foul on the Flames. And either one of the Rockets are going to inbound it. Back Colton opens it up, pump fakes. A slight triple three, no. Rebound back to Tatum. Back to Edmonds and gives it back to Tyson. Oh, and the handle move there. Take out Tatum, pump fakes it on Edmonds. Euros, step throughs, and lays it in. Tatum is just too smooth, and this is what his game is all about. And now there's a transition bucket. And back to Colton. Colton, wanting some space. Wanting more space there. Kick out. Howie on a kick out. Judge, pump fakes. No three-point shot. And it was safe to be clear, and Allen says it's safe. And here comes Ryder Tatum. He'll take the ball here with just 9 minutes to go. Here on a kick out, back to Kyson. Kyson, Howie on him. Back to Davis. Puts it back to Kyson. Back to Tatum. Tatum on a little bit of a step through. Getting some space for three. No. Rebound back to Gabriella. Gives it back to Safe. And go back to Colton. Colton down the lane. A former Shark coming down the floor. Whistle, no foul. Rebound back to Brown. And it's going to go back to the Rockets here. We'll stay right here. And Edwin will inbound it back to Safe. And stolen by Kyson down the floor. A little bit of a stole there. Lays it in off the top of there in charge. Head top there. Good bucket. And a substitution now. Wendell is coming back in for Freddie. Freddie's coming back in. Freddie and Landon. Two Landons on these both teams. Another kick out. Pump fakes, makes the move. Switches. Colton open for three. Got it! Rainbow three is good by Colton. Bring it up, MVP. From downtown. Now here comes Ryder Tatum. He has the ball here for the Flames here on a switch. Colton on him. Wants to switch, wants to justice. Gonna go back in the corner, back to Kyson. No good, but a godly steal by Landon. He gives it back to Colton. Euros, pump fakes, and a travel by Colton going the other way. And that's the 7th turnover for the Rockets. 7 out of 26 turnovers here for the Rockets. Starting the first quarter. And going back to Ryder Tatum on a kick. Kyson down the floor, step back three, pure! And that's a three, spikes it in, and Tyson's got 12 points and 13 points in this game. Now, at least those average. Going to go back. Colton on a switch and a jump ball taken. And Flames will get it. It's going to go back, staying right here with the Rockets. Timeout Rockets. We'll go back here on Peacock. They need to talk things over. And strategize here. We'll be back here on Peacock. We got some more back-to-back action. Rockets and Flames here. We got it here. For the Ontario Christian Cup. Red Robin round. Round 1. We'll be back. Peacock action. It looks like gonna go back and then inbound. Gonna go back to Landon down the floor. Stolen by Callum out of the bounce. And back to number 8. And gonna go back down the floor. He gets a bucket, no good. A whistle and a foul. Oh, and Edward gets the first bucket. And the second one is good. Gonna go back. Ryder Tatum will take it up. After 2 free throws by Edwin. We got 2 Edwins on the floor. On a kick out. Tatum getting double teamed, almost getting fouled there. And a 3, Ryder Tatum, rebound Edwin. And apparently there's a sub there. I'm subbing in for Landon Wood for Kyson. And it looks like Jordan Davis is coming back in for the sub for the Flames. One more subs right there. Jordan Davis was staying there. With Landon Wood coming back in with Edmund and Landon Wood for the sub for the Flames. All right, the inbounding here in the corner of the Rockets bench. Goes back to Callum, who swings it back to Landon. On the kick out. And Zalazar will get the 2. In and out. Rebound, Colton Judge. And a clumsy rebound there. Right there, Colton Judge. Whoa, almost laid in. The back. Now blocked by Edwin. What a block there. The Rockets get it back. Freddie down the floor, whistle and a foul on Ryder Tatum. And Freddie gets 2 shots. Freddie out of LSU. And no good. First one for Eddie. Freddie right there. And good right there. No good on the both free throws there by Edwin. By Freddie, not Edwin there. On a kick out, Ryder Tatum wants to switch, but a whistle. No foul. Was stolen by Edwin, but back to Callum, who saves it to Tatum. And the Euro! Flashy move, no good. On a kick out. Bastion, good rebound. On the kick out. Freddie down the floor, lays it up and in. After an elite steal by Freddie, And Freddie lays it in for the Rockets. And the Rockets are climbing back with a spring of a rocket. And whistle no foul is going to be on Edwin. That's going to be on Edwin. And side out of bounds, and Zalazar is going to inbound it here in the corner. Toss it off to Freddie, another steal. Elites it to the back. And let's take it. Back to Aiden. They stopped it a little bit after the clock. Not able to get it there. Aiden Zalazar laying it in, leaving glasses off the heel. And nice and strong. And Zalazar, good defense there. And Flames are still putting points on the board. Landon on a switch. Toss it off to Colton. Colton puts up a D3. Rebound Freddie. Freddie. No. On a takeout back to Landon. Landon will float it up under. Rebound Tatum. And gives it back to Tatum in there. And Freddie is behind him there. Tatum down the floor and one! Tatum muscles his way for the deuce. Take the strong heave and count it. And a bucket is good. What a play. Down the stretch. I sub in for Edwin. Grace Jeffs. Safe. And then Gabriella come back in. Here with Howie, sub in for the Rockets. They have their bench locked and loaded, and Tatum couldn't get the second one to drop. That was his free throw. Rebound back to Howie. Howie takes control, whistle, and a reach in on Jordan Davis. And that's his first on Jordan Davis. 3-point perimeter. On a switch and 2 shots for Howie. Looking at 49% of the season. And bucket is good. He gets the first one for the Rockets. Rockets been scoring a couple of their points now. Howie gets the second one, and that is a rainbow free throw off of that. And here comes Kyson down the floor. Kyson going down the lane. Here, step back 3, Kyson. In and out, and Brown with the take. And Howie with the steal. Double dribble on Howie. Back to the Flames here, side of bounds. Landon Wood here. Safe with a good play there. Gonna go back. Aiden Zalazar will put him in a floater. Is good. Float job is good by Aiden Zalazar. He's got 7. He's got the 6 and the 7 points now. Take. Howie on a kick out. Gives it back. Gracie in and out. Rebound. Aiden Zalazar on a rack attack steal by Kyson. Still going down the floor. No whistle, no foul. Rebound Edwin. Climbing down the floor is Kyson. Thought he got fouled. But here comes Edwin. Whistle and a foul. And that's going to be another foul on Davis. Second team foul on Davis. That's another reach in for Davis.
Okay, you got this, Edwin.
Let's go. 27. Search ball.
Rebound in Zalazar. He'll take the rebound. And here comes Landon down the floor. Landon. He goes almost double dribbles there. Double team. Davis 3. Rifles after hitting 2 of his reach-in fouls and hits a 3 in that corner. On a kick out. Grace, last one by Grace there. Let's go back to the Rockets. Last tapped by Brown. Safe, and now end the first quarter. 15-30. Flames are up by a big margin here, starting here on Peacock. So we'll be back here. Second quarter on our way here. Peacock action. Peacock everywhere. Peacock floating around the court. 15-30. We'll be back here. Second quarter on our way. Lights out for now. God bless you all.